All right, seems like we are live. Um, I'll wait for a couple minutes, and if you are watching this live stream sometime later, maybe skip ahead a few minutes so you can see where the fun begins. Why did I say fun begins? Okay, I'll wait for a couple minutes. Okay, I really don't want to have roadies auditions anymore because once I get into roadies auditions, it's done. Like I can't get out. So, yes, Abhirup, you are first. Yeah, you are first. So, there is a video that is living rent free in my head. Oh, hey, topic. Hey, Shanmuk. How you doing, man? Oh, hey, Lasan Mama. So I live, yeah, you won. So I live in the third world of the third world. Like, really. Since 10 a.m., there is no electricity in my entire area, and it came back for 5 minutes at 2:30, 2:40 p.m., and it again went away. And then the electricity came back once again at 3 p.m. So then I'm like, screw it, I'll stream. Whether my laptop turns off, I'll let you guys know in advance. So this is the condition right now. By the way, have you guys heard of this Millionaire song by Honey Singh? It's a good song. The Sixth World. Yeah, exactly. I live in the sixth world. That is a strange title. Best 5'3" Latina female plays Batman Arkham Knight. Like, what does that mean? Best 5'3". So the video that is living rent free in my head. I want to start this stream there. Where is it? Maybe an off topic. Yeah, this one. So before we even begin with the video, I would just like to say this is also happening in Nepal because of heavy rainfall. Thing is, bro, there is no rainfall today. Yesterday there was some rainfall, but otherwise it has been completely like dry. Yeah, it is random. So yesterday it was like somewhat raining. Today it was dry, and then from 10 a.m. there is no electricity. Now, before we even start the video, I would like to say that it takes a real specific type of asshole to create a video like this, where you live in India, where you live in the country that allowed a foreigner to stay in, and then you openly disrespect the people of that country from like this video. Yes, it is rage bait. Yeah, I know this is rage bait, but so let me get my rage out. F this guy, like seriously. If I knew this guy where he lives in Paharganj, Delhi, which is where I visited as well, as you guys are aware, some months ago um, I had to go to Delhi. So this guy says Paharganj, Delhi. So I know which area he is in because I've been there as well. So I would rather take his address and go there and kick his shiny white ass. I'm so pissed at this video. If this is rage bait, yeah, it worked. But I would like to show you just the first 5 minutes of this, where which was enough to like piss me off. And here it is. So this is an Indian tradition we all know, like a tika. You get like some chandan on your forehead. Then he gave this pandit gave him some prasad, which is like a small sweet thing that gets given to you, and then he eats it. He eats it, and then and spits it out.
I'm not getting the shit for my first day.
I'm not getting shit on my first day. This one line is enough to send me on a 20-minute rant video. Like I'm telling you, I would rather, I want to, Dumbledore said calmly. It is enough to send me on a 20-minute rant where I would like destroy this guy with a video that I'll create. This is why I said it takes a specific type of asshole to go to a country that allowed you housing and everything, then disrespecting the culture of the country, doing shit like this, and openly saying I'm not getting shit on my first day. Like fuck this guy, man. Just really fuck this guy. He's made them very angry. And Paul Joseph Watson, 706K views. So I guess there is somebody.
Now, I'm well aware that in recent months there's an entire new cottage industry that's gone viral on YouTube of people visiting places that they know are going to be utterly dreadful. Then pointing at.
Too soon about the rubbish, I don't know. Someone's emptied the bin. Hello. Stupid. Get away, Arthur. Hey, what gun the hell? I spoke too soon.
Fuck this guy. Seriously, I'm so like angry at this moron. This is so sad. This is not so sad. We should be angry at this idiot. Every country has a bad side and a good side. Solo in Pakistan's dodgiest hood. Like, does this guy have a death wish or something? I don't understand. Like, anyway, so you guys watch that video. If you want, let me know what you think of it. But the initial 5 minutes, like Alpha was saying that he was watching first like 10 minutes and then he got angry. I got angry within the first 5 minutes itself. Heck, I was angry even going into the video. Just looking at the title, I was angry. Ugh. Oh, Algorithm Soft only did 68 views. So it seems like my collaboration with him did not work out as well as he thought. Okay. লেটার এলো এখন কি করব বলো নিয়ে নাও আর কিছু আমি কি বলবো তোমাকে লুসিফার অফার লেটারটা এসেছে নিয়ে নাও পয়সা 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 কামাও ব্যাংক ব্যালেন্সে বানাও Oh, hey, Mahin. Doing good, buddy. How you doing? How many JS required for learning React? How many JS required? I feel like you should do ECMAScript. You should have a knowledge of ES6 notations. After that, you should jump into TypeScript. Not TypeScript. Okay, I'm not front end, but can anybody let me know if you need TypeScript for learning React? Like, is it necessary, or can you do it off of plain JS? Can anybody tell me? Okay, do you guys have any? Should I go for Harkirat Singh's cohort 0 to 1? Long time no see, by the way. Oh, yeah. Welcome to have you. Happy to have you back, TX RTH. Should I go for Harkirat Singh's cohort 0 to 1? So answering a question, if you're really a beginner, like a beginner, then you should. Okay, so there is one more guy that my Discord community talked about was Ishan Sharma. This guy, 1.5 million subscribers. Day in the life of a 22-year-old, because of course you have to make a day in the life video, isn't it? So 2 days ago he posted learn digital marketing in 2024, full roadmap, build a career. I don't understand. Is this a tech guy or is it a marketing sales guy? I talk about career, freelancing and business on social. Okay, fine. So he's a all-rounder guy. Yeah, some people dislike him. I don't know why. I don't like him as well for some reason, but I haven't really pinpointed exactly why I dislike him. The name's Prime Agent. Now, yeah, long live Prime Agent, by the way. I really don't need to review Prime Agent on my channel. He's really the GOAT. It requires JS Essentials and Intermediate JS. Okay, fine. So TXRTH, okay, no, no, not him. Um, so Somnath Bose, there you go. You need to know at least Intermediate JS to pick up React. Ishan ka content has become complete trash. If I was a college student again, I would do this.
I
Of
have seen
course.
people in college learn skills, grab internships, pay their own college fees, and find their passion. But I've also seen people in college party all day, get drunk, hook up, fail their exams, and live life the YOLO.
1 second, let me find my earphones. You guys, don't tell me this, but I noticed that I was watching my own live stream and I was getting an echo, but you didn't, you guys, okay. Now my earphone has malfunctioned. Okay. Okay. দাদা competitive programming করা better হবে একটু suggestion দাও please. Competitive programming is a very subjective thing. If you can make something out of competitive programming, then fine. Otherwise, in my opinion, it's just a competition that you go through to end up somewhere. Can you really build a career off of competitive programming? I don't think so, because programming as a hobby itself is very tiring, and like, you know, mental capacity you have to have. But when you get pitted against like 100 people, 200 people competing for a prize, the stress is really like up there. So I don't think doing it for a long time is helpful. So competitive programming, if you really like it, do it. Sahil and Sara. I know this channel, Sahil and Sara. I know this. Can you explain Tweets Beauty? What is Tweets Beauty, bro? L. Is your name L or I? Okay. I should make a video a day in the life of unemployed developer engineer. Nice, nice. Very nice. Do you know about Tweets Beauty? Okay. I need to check what is Tweets Beauty. Tweets Beauty. Create beautiful images of tweets in a second. Make your tweets beautiful. Okay, what is that? Red, variant 1. Why can't I click create? Enter the link to the tweet here. Okay, fine. Where my okay. Here's the tweet. Invalid URL. Link should be a Twitter status. Is it not a Twitter status? Am I doing it wrong? Hey, Parmeshwar Yadav. Happy to have you here, bro. I don't think I've heard your name before. I think it's the first time you're here, isn't it? I'll beg for money in that video, as you should, as you should. I just wanted to ask how he sold that to Hyper Fury. I don't understand. Like, this is what the product is. Like, it just makes your tweets beautiful. Not interested. Thank you.
YOLO mode. If you have clicked on this video, I'm sure you don't want to be the latter.
Okay. It got discontinued after Elon Musk bought it. Oh, that sucks. Can you guys hear the video? Let me know.
So here's everything you need to stay ahead of 99% of people in college. Number one, make it or break it. The time you spend in college is going to be the most foundational period of your life. And so everything about you, your habits, your thoughts, your beliefs, your POV about how the world works will depend on who you spend time with in college. There were people I used to spend time with and think all about the future of artificial intelligence, about robotics, about life in general. And there were people with whom I would sit and just waste time watching movies and just gossiping. Another huge mistake people make is to choose the college over the branch they are getting. They sign up for a random branch just because they're getting a great college. Remember, this is the topic that you will be reading, breathing, studying, learning, memorizing 24/7 for the next 4 years of your life. So it better be good. There's also a forbidden triangle which I was told about when I first entered college, and that had sleep, college life, and academics. And the idea is that you cannot master all three. You'll have to sacrifice on some or the other. You can have great sleep, you can have great study, but you might not have.
Okay, I'm already pissed. First of all, typecasting college students like that, where he said that you're gonna waste time watching movies and gossiping, is already like makes me angry because there is like I don't understand. Like the moment you as a college student don't achieve something substantial, you get typecasted into being like, oh, this college student must be, wasting time gossiping or wasting time watching movies and everything. I really don't like this assumption that college students are not working hard. I don't like this. And first of all, the POV that you talked about of what the college students' POV is. The POV is really blank for college students, I would say. Doesn't matter how many companies names you know. It doesn't matter how much news you're following. It doesn't matter how much eyes on the economy you have. Your vision of the world is blank, and I'll tell you why it's blank. Because you haven't been out there just yet. It's not time for you, or the time hasn't come for you to actually enter the workforce and see things firsthand. All you are seeing in YouTube, all you are seeing in I shouldn't say this is a documentary, in YouTube videos or some like form of vlogs or whatever. This is all the perspective and the learnings of somebody else that has gone through an experience. I have gone through an experience as well, and I would say it is good and bad in many aspects. Some places good, some places bad. But for a college student, if I was about to speak on their behalf, I would say that your POV of the world is literally blackened because you haven't been out there. You don't know what's the deal with the outside world. When you get hired for your job, what is the feeling? When you get fired from your job, just like that, what is the feeling? You haven't gone through that yet, and it's not even the time for you to go through that experience just yet. You're in college. It is very fair for college students to be like, but then again, this guy says that your college life is going to be one of the most fundamental periods of your life, right? But then I can flip that. When I was in college, I was passionate about coding. You know this. So I was keeping myself ahead of the syllabus where I was studying the syllabus ahead of time. If I am in second semester, I was studying the contents of third semester. So I could have like a head start. Because my feeling in that time was, I'm never going to have a time where I can openly hang around with friends. I'm never going to have a time where I can openly like gossip about people. I'm never going to have a time again in my life where I would be required to sit in a class with 60 people with me and focus on a teacher saying things. I'm never going to have another time in my period where, in my life where I would be having opportunities like sing in front of a crowd or just get your name enrolled and dance in front of a crowd, perform in front of people, like, and have free time to learn guitar and everything. That was my perspective. Because once you start working, your friends and your groups and your fun times, they disappear into the Saturday night paradigm. The only time that you can really have fun in the corporate life is Saturday nights. If you really have a friend group. If you don't even have a friend group, that's a whole other problem. Then you are really alone in that time. So even if you land a job, even if you're making money, you're gonna look at the scenery outside, and you're gonna be like, the heck did I do with my life? So it's a very arrogant thing to assume that just because you're in college, you should make money. You should make money. You should make money. It's all about making money. It's like, how much money do you need, bro? Do you need enough money to pay off your college? You can do that. You can actually, paying off your college. I just made it sound a lot more easier than it is. It isn't. It isn't. But do you really need pocket money? Do you need money so that you can like take a bus and go to some restaurant, like take your girlfriend out for dinner and not even care? You can do that. You don't have to work like 30 days a month. You don't have to work like that long anyway. I missed out on so many messages. OMG, Ishan ka content has become complete trash. Yeah, I can see why. See, it is very easy for us YouTubers to assume this parental position, being like, your college is the last phase of life you will ever go through, where you will have freedom, make as much money as possible, work hard as much as possible, because everybody will look at these videos and being like, yeah, he is saying the right thing. It's like I call it, as the Indian parents' opinion. Indian parents are always like, "Oh, work hard and don't hang around with friends, don't party, don't smoke, blah blah blah." And that's what this guy is following. It is a very tried and tested mechanism, where you just sit in front of a camera and you just yell at the camera, being like, you should achieve more things in life, and everybody will be like, yes, now we have got our content creator who's saying these things. And that's fine according to my opinion, but you should also highlight these aspects of life where it is the last time you will ever get to truly enjoy with your friends. You will have genuine friendships, you will have parties to go to, you will have functions to go to, you will have like, those things where your college has an auditorium hall and you get to sit in it, and certain people are performing like songs, dance, singing, cultural activities, and you get to be a part of it. It is the last time you ever get that chance. The same thing when replicated in the corporate life is sad. Is so sad. I remember my team lead dancing on boss's birthday, and I was asked to join the group as well. Now I made sure that my part was very small, where I had to be like, it was like a train. Don't take it the wrong way. It is like a train of people holding each other on the shoulders, and we would have to just jump around and go in a circle. And in the center was our tech lead, who was dancing for the boss. This is like South India, Bangalore office life I'm talking about. So he was dancing in the circle center, and we were just jumping and roaming around. It was so sad that it made me feel like I want to, like, it made me feel like that. And yes, Gajendra Kumar, I'm aware that you had to go through that. So in college life, these functions and these events that you have, it is the last time you ever get genuine chance to be, interactive with people, where it is genuinely fun to be around people and perform for them, or not even perform, just be a part of it. Just sit there and enjoy what other people are doing. But no, no, no. I would rather like make money, make money, make money. It is so sad. I have seen so many, I have met so many people that have told me that in my college time I did not enjoy and now I regret it. Like, I'm not saying that you guys should abandon your books and just go have fun. Don't do that either. But maintaining a balance is very important. You should have your study time, fine. But then again, evening starts, close your books, go out and just chill with friends. Like, that's what I believe. A balance is very like necessary. Um, yeah, the tipping culture. Oh shit! I saw him bitching and moaning about how he had to tip in US, isn't it? Was it Japan? Let me search one sec. Ishan Sharma tipping Twitter. I was against us. I was against us tipping culture until this breezer bicep MF decided to write about it. Tipping is such a scam in New York. Why do I pay extra just because restaurants pay minimum hourly wages? You just answered your own question, bro. Ordered a crepe, club sandwich, and panini for $45, 3,800. We paid $50 cash, and the waiter just took the rest as tip. I asked for change, and she said, "You have to pay the tip," and went away. I asked, "Is it mandatory?" And she just ignored me. And my friend, a local, felt guilty for not paying at least 20% tip. 20% for what? Insane. Bro, if you're a broke bitch, then don't go to countries that you can't afford. Seriously. Like, it is such a well-known general knowledge thing that restaurants in New York or America in general are tipping based. They support tipping people because they don't pay, like, hourly or monthly salary or whatever. So they really have to depend. Hi, you are late, bhai. Yeah, I know, Yugal. If you were on Discord, you would have known why. Nice to see you live. Hey, Devjit. I'm missing out on, like, this guy Ishan Sharma has spawned off so many conversations. I miss out on the chats. Sorry. Yes, vanilla is good. I learned React components in JS. Fine. Do till async in JS and promise callbacks, some express, and then switch. Fine. The other competitive programming, I answered. Plain JS is enough for React. After making some projects, we can shift to TypeScript. Oh, that's great. Prime Agent mentioned. Of course, long live Prime Agent. He had controversy about tipping culture. Fine. Ishan Sharma, college dropout to businessman, content creator, superhuman. Okay, I should make a video a day in a life. Okay, fine. Can you fit to video? Fine. Silent Sarah. I know. A very good one. Blah, 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 blah. Corbo Epor, Ektu suggestion, thou please. Really your choice, bro, for competitive programming. Hey, can anyone help me with Django? Like, how do I start? Please don't tell me docs. I was just about to say documentation. I was just about to say. You always go back to documentation. Always go back to documentation. Fine, you can watch a YouTube video. VD. First of all, very strange name. VD. Really? Venereal disease? Sept says, I have a question, sir. Don't call me sir. Is learning PHP Laravel is still worth in 2024? Yes, it is. Even though the popularity is drop year by year by TOB index. Fuck TOB index, first of all. Laravel has raised $57 million by Taylor Otwell. If you have missed out on it, let me show you. Taylor Otwell Laravel Cloud. He has raised $57 million for the development of Laravel Cloud, which will be a UI-based Laravel Cloud hosting solution. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this page. Just read this page. You would know the relevance of Laravel and what it is. It is secure. It is completely relevant. It's going to be staying here for a long time. Okay. Rohit, I'll beg for money in that video. Fine. I failed the interview that you asked about. Yeah, I know, Gajinder Kumar. And you made a mistake. You made a complete mistake. You made a roadies type of mistake. Because roadies is in my head these days, living rent free. You made me a backup and you told me that I am a backup for you. You messed up. You messed up. I but effort to learn NeoVim, but I work in Visual Studio. I stand in both extremes. Okay, fine. It's nice to have having your hands dirty on different type of code editors. Hello, Sid. Love your work. Fine, thank you. People like me will surely sponsor you for your evening snacks. Yeah, I saw this thing on Discord where somebody paid for the guy's cake and had it sent over to his house. And I'm like, how does that even happen, man? How does that even happen? Don't you have to give your address to the person who is selling, not selling, who is sending the cake? Don't you have to like dox yourself? Okay. Okay. Hyper Fury discontinued. Yes, we can hear. Hustle. Yeah, it's all about hustle, isn't it? How to get freelance jobs. Bro, I don't even know how to get freelance jobs. I think it's my YouTube channel where I post tutorials. I used to post tutorials, and those videos are still working for me. I am going back to tutorial making type of videos. It will drop at random times. I won't create any hype for it. But yeah. So 3-4 people approached Dravya to buy the bot, and at the end he sold to Hyper Fury. I don't even understand what bot it is. I have friends at high places. They are literally high. Nice. How does Ishan Sharma make 35 lakhs a month? He doesn't make 35 lakhs a month. As long as I know, as far as I know, it's a scam. It's a lie that he said that he makes 35 lakhs. I think it's in front of Ashneer Grover that he said that he made 35 lakhs last month. Not possible, bro. 35 lakhs is not a joke. It's not a joke to make in a month. Min-maxing life. Yeah. अगर कॉलेज से पहले ये वीडियो देखता तो एंजाइटी हो जाती. This is why I'm here, bro. This is why I exist. I know what problems you guys are going through. You know, these clickbait money videos, like 50 LPA, 75 LPA videos, is the very reason I'm here. Because I used to watch YouTube in the mini player sort of thing where you double right click and you get this picture-in-picture mode. So I watch videos in this mode and I just code in my usual day, you know. So I fell into this rabbit hole of 50 LPA, 1 crore a month type of videos. And that's why it made me anxious as well.
Have the best.
So that is why I'm here. I'm here to like calm you down, being like chill out. Nobody's making the kind of money everybody is saying that they are. Even the content creators themselves are not making the type of money that they say that they do. Nah. Ishan Sharma pagal chale ekta petani khave. Nice. Oh, thank you, Devjit. Ishan equal to cringe. Hi, Django seekhna. Watch chai or code for it. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Vercel for Laravel. Yeah, this is a nice thing that people are saying that, oh, it's just a wrapper on Vercel for Laravel. But then again, isn't everything a wrapper, bro? jQuery is a wrapper for JS. React is a wrapper for jQuery. Next.js is a wrapper for React. You know, it's all goes the same way. Laravel is just a wrapper for CodeIgniter. No, not CodeIgniter. I shouldn't say that. Just PHP. You know, so everything is somewhat of a wrapper for something else. Those are my initials. Sorry, bro. Just kidding. Hello, my college CGPA is 6.5. Am I in trouble? 6.5 usually gets associated with 65%. Should I learn video editing? Yes, you should. Sorry for that. Just forgot about it. That's fine, Gajendra. I don't say I'm just kidding around, man. 6.5. Am I in trouble? I just want 6.5. I would say, yeah, 7.5 and up is, I would say, is safe. But what does trouble really mean in this case? Like landing a job or anything like that? I would say work hard and try to get above 7.5. Then you would be really fine, percentage-wise. I feel like you can be easily defeated by college students who have more than 7 CGPA or whatever. The number of people that have less than 7 CGPA is very high, and you are one of them. But then again, not necessarily meaning that you are in trouble. It might be difficult for you. I don't know. I'm full stack dev trying to switch to AI. I have learned now LangChain and LangGraph and created 2 projects. Don't know what I should do next to land a job. Not getting any response from recruiters. CTOS. See, there is this thing, right? That AI jobs, are they even a thing in the market just now? Like we saw OpenAI O1 model. So was it O1? Yeah, it was O1 model. And where is it now? Nobody knows. Nobody talks about it, and nobody cares. I don't even like. I do not understand the nature of Web3 market, where technologies pop up, they stay relevant for like a week or two, and then just disappear into the darkness. Spring Boot is wrapper for Spring. Nice. The only content creator channel that I like is Tharun Speaks channel. Yeah, Tharun Speaks is a good one. I have seen his video. I commented in one of his videos where he was like, "Why I quit?" And I watched the video. His production quality is amazing. Production quality is great for his channel. So I watched one of these videos where he was like, "I quit this company because there was layoffs, because there was work pressure, and blah blah blah." I would like, I would love to see some GNU Linux content on your channel. But doing what with GNU and Linux, bro? I can do pretty much anything I want in Windows. Is it a cheap 25K laptop? No, not really. It is. My laptop is an expensive one, but still, it's Asus. Um, After BTech, which is good, masters in foreign or in India? Doesn't matter. You can do masters in India. I would say, why even bother going for MTech, bro? Pashu Kumar, you spent your 4 years. Get a job. Get the money rolling. BTech is enough for entering the IT industry. Nobody cares about MTech or whatever. Yeah. So just do it. Masters is still relevant if targeting better placement. Not necessarily, bro. Not necessarily. Because there is such a thing called being overqualified. If you are targeting the IT industry for a coding job, then having an MTech might overqualify you. Trust me when I tell you this. At least get a job for a couple years, get some money rolling, and then decide if you want to quit the job and go to MTech or not. Because if I was in your place, can I enter IT industry at 26? Yes, you can. Because if I was in your place, Pashu Kumar, I would have gotten a job right after BTech and wouldn't even think about masters, and then spent couple years in a company or whatever, and then I would make the decision whether I want to continue with my job or go to masters. Yo, big man, good to see you. Hey, Madhukar, happy to have you back, bro. At this point, I kind of remember you guys' usernames. Curious buddy. Actually, I want to say I was learning Mern, but after seeing the job market, I decided to switch to video editing. Oh, as a profession. Yeah, yeah, it's good, it's good. The wedding market in India is amazing. Like there is weddings everywhere. They need camera people, therefore they need editing people. So yeah, it's a good career choice, I would say. I am 2 years experience front end dev, getting 2.5 package. Um, Watch my resume video, bro. I was making a lot less than you. Um, want to switch job? I know I am best in my skills. How much I expect package from my next company? Give me suggestions. I would say you should 2 years experience. You are quite eligible for 4.5 or 5 LPA. I would say. I'm talking about the upper limits. Upper limits, really, you can push for 8 or 9 LPA as well. But I would say 4 or 5 LPA, given that you are getting 2.5, would be a nice ceiling to touch. Okay, one question. A few days back, I joined someone's startup project as a front-end dev. intern, but he's just giving me work of copying XPath of forms and converting them into JSON format. I ghosted him. Am I bad? Nah, not really. No. Your work should reflect your position. If you're a front-end dev, you should do front-end. Can I enter? Okay, fine. Have you ever thought of making any project with your community? I did. I so did. Wait, there isn't any value to MTech. There is. But I'm just saying from a safety point of view for people that you should get a job, get some money rolling, then decide if you want to continue or go for masters. There is value in MTech. There is. And I did the one who knocks. Didn't I post about a chat application built in Node.js that you guys could continue working on? Isn't it this specific video that I made that I said that can be made into web WhatsApp equivalent? Where is it? I so did. Here it is. So this is the video
Hello, devs. Sept
that is on my channel that I created a chat application using Express.js. I did post the link to it. It is an open project in my Sid Ames 93 GitHub profile, but not a single pull request so far. Nobody cares. No one cares. And that's fine. If you don't care, then fine. But I did try to do a project with my community. And I don't expect you to work for free anyway. But if you are really interested from getting mentorship from me, I feel like contributing to my GitHub projects would be a good way to do so. Because if you show interest in my open source projects, then I'll show some interest in mentoring and guiding you. And I'll do it for free. Because your interest is more than enough payment for me. That you showed, that you gave a damn about the project that I built and you want to improve it, isn't it? Ishan hired skilled video editors for podcasts and gifted them MacBooks. Bro, don't do anything, but podcasts were already successful and make views. Oh, okay, bro, don't do anything, but podcasts were already successful and make views. Yeah, this is a really good strategy, isn't it? Like you bring already famous people who on YouTube, and this guy gets exposed to a new audience, this guy gets exposed to a new audience, and both of them, it's a win-win. I know, right? It's a win-win situation.
College life. You can have great college life, you can have great study, but you might not be sleeping the best every night. Also, if there's one thing
A year ago, I subbed only a month or so ago. Bro, the one who knocks, you are here for a long time. I see you lying. But anyway, there in some of the live stream before, I did mention it. I did. If you want to contribute, sure, go ahead. Alter ego, true. Yeah.
I did right in my college time was to spend as much time as possible with seniors. I literally had more senior friends than people in my own
Yeah, circle jerk of influencers. I know, right?
batch, and that gave me perspective. I was able to understand what mistakes to avoid, what to really focus on, and what really matters in life, because sometimes in the heat of the moment we think something matters more when it actually doesn't in the long term. Now there are thousands of colleges and universities to choose from, and इनमें से आपके लिए best college choose करना काफी confusing हो सकता है, but this platform is a game changer. इसका नाम है कॉलेज विद्या. आपको बस अपने कुछ बेसिक डिटेल्स फिल अप करने हैं एंड डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ दिस वीडियो. पॉइंट नंबर 2.
Screw the ad. I'm not gonna watch the ad.
Is the skills you need to learn to win in 2024. Hear me out. It's all about the skills and less about the degree. It's less about the lecture you attend and more about what time you spend and what skill you are learning while you are in college. I hire people every single day who are studying in college, and all I focus on is how good are they at what they are doing. But no matter who you are, there are 5 skills which every college student must learn: code, content, communication, sales, and human behavior. You need to learn how to build stuff, and that's where code is going to help you. Knowing how to create something from scratch that
Oh,
millions of
sorry,
people
sorry.
can use and can scale indefinitely without you having to do anything is huge, is powerful. There will be so many ideas you'll have in the future, but you need an ability to actually build it from scratch. And that's why code is so important. It's not about what language you're using, it's more about understanding how can you build something from the ground up and just make it work and launch and see if people are genuinely interested. This ability of building and shipping is so important. Secondly, communication.
First of all, who's telling you what you have to build? Who is it, or what idea do you have as a college student? Do you think that you can build something and you can launch it? First of all, launching a project is, oh fuck man, I really need to make a video on this. This has been sitting in the back of my mind for a long time now. But there are some restrictions that college students have. They just do that that hold them back. Most generic skills ever. I know, right? I have to go. Yeah, fine, bro. Abhiroop, sorry. Thank you for stopping by. See you around. I'll be busy with my final year project soon, and then probably with getting a job. So sorry, Sid. I love community projects though. Yeah, it's fine, bro. It's fine. I'm just saying for everybody who is in this live stream just now, if you like mentorship, guidance, whatever, just start contributing. I'll do it. Yeah, I forgot about 1.5x. I really wanted to soak it in the content that Ishan Sharma made. First of all, there are some restrictions that college students have that just restricts them from becoming a true professional at what they do. They just do. It's outside of your control and you can't really do anything about it. First of all, is the stakes of the project. Whether you take 6 months to build a project, whether you take a year to make a project, who cares? You can't prove it to a recruiter that the current project that you have put on your resume that you made during your college time, how much timeline was required to build the project, how much time you took. You can't prove it, can you? You cannot convince an interviewer that you had an idea for a project and you did it in 3 months. What does the interviewer even care? They don't. You can create a fake Trello board, you can create everything, you can fake it out. Because the timeline is something that can't be proven. Yeah, GitHub profile is a good way to do it. Yeah, GitHub profile is a good way to do it. But anyway, the management doesn't care. Another reason is stakes. There is no consequence of you not finishing the project in college. Sure. Sure, you finished the project in college and so did 25 other people. But if you hadn't, what was the consequence for you in college? Nothing. There is no threat of you getting fired from your job while you're in college. You take 6 months to build a project and not even finish it. Who cares? And I'm talking about like your free time projects that you are building. So who cares? No one does. When you work in a professional environment as a professional software developer, there is actually threats on you that you have to be productive. You have to put your problems outside of your office, leave them outside, and then work on the things that you're supposed to be working on. And that is not a thing you can replicate in college. There are no stakes. There is nothing, no threats, no sword hanging above your head. Nothing like that. Third thing is funding. How will you fund your projects? How will you actually launch? Do you even have money? Because college students, if you're not from a rich house already, I would assume that you only get pocket money for your everyday expenses, which is like the auto rickshaw expense, the bus expense, the canteen, college canteen expense, and all that. If I contribute, can I put that in my LinkedIn? Yes, you can. Yes. I'll make sure to shout you out. Okay. So the funding is another problem that college students have. How will you choose a hosting platform? And forget about choosing a hosting platform. How will you pay for it? Every month. Can you pay for it? You can't, right? I remember when I was in college, like 1200 rupees a month was insane amount of money for me, which is like a digital ocean. What is $8 in Indian rupees? So 8 USD into INR. 669 rupees. I did not have this kind of money when I was in college. I can tell you upfront, I didn't. So, how will you actually launch the project? Who needs your project? Nobody needs your project. Then, marketing is one other problem. You cannot convince your college students, audience, to actually care about your project enough that they use it and they provide you feedback with. It's such a small percentage. If you manage to launch a project and show it to 1,000 people, only 5 or 10 of them will actually give you valuable feedback. Because when you're in college project, you can't pay for things like Stripe, email service, SMS service, then what is that? The hosting platform, or any other service that I can think of. Shopify APIs are free, so you can do that. But yeah, things like that. Like I went with very specific generic things where email, SMS, and things like that. They also cost money, so you can't really build a full-fledged product in your college, can you? Just hosting platform itself is 600, 700 rupees. If you add up email, SMS, and things like that, it will easily go up like 2,000 rupees a month, and you can't afford that. Next problem is people caring about your project. Nobody needs your college project, if I'm honest. Nobody needs it. All the ideas that you can think of is already built. They can find a better alternative for you. So where is the crack here? I mean, where is the scope here? Marketing. Can you afford marketing in college? Can you really? So this is very like, there are so many nuances in this statement where you should be learning to code. Like, yeah, you can learn to code. You can learn to code good enough that you can build a product. But then what? It's all waste. It will all go to waste at some point. I don't even remember what I made in college. Trust me, after 8 years of experience, I do not remember what I made in college. That's got submitted as my final year. What is it? Final year semester project. It wasn't anything special and nothing like that. But let's see what communication is.
I think this is the most underrated skill for a college student. So many people just disregard communication. They focus too much on academics, they focus too much on code, on other skills, while completely disregarding the importance of communication. And I have faced this. I went to these events, these public speaking events, in which I could just not utter a single word. Knowing how to articulate your thoughts well and knowing how to debate with someone with the ideas that you have is important. And that is why communication skills.
First of all, doesn't this guy himself look like a college student? Doesn't he look like he still needs to pass out from college? Bro will promote to drop out college. Yeah, because everything is ultimately a dropout, isn't it?
Can literally take you from a 3 out of 10 to a 8 out of 10, irrespective of what you're wearing, how you look, and everything in between. But if you can speak smartly and you can stand with the thought that you have and you can debate.
Hey, Sai Teja, congratulations, bro. Message retracted, but I read it. Too late.
It well, that is powerful. I made an in-depth video for how to communicate well that you should check out. And once you learn to communicate with confidence, the third one is sales. You need to be able to know how to sell. You need to know the ability to influence, to persuade someone to actually buy what you're selling. You want someone to hire you, you want to onboard freelance clients, you want to.
First of all, I don't think that coding and sales go hand to hand. Once you learn coding, you cannot do sales. And once you do sales, you cannot do coding. There is a reason that these job descriptions are separate. Coding people who really love coding, they hate people. They hate having to interact with real people in the real world. And they would rather just stay in their room and, stare at a... I want to add more actually. Then do it in paragraphs, bro. You don't have to put everything in one sentence. Like they hate people to the point where they would rather just stay in their room and stare at a screen. But once you go sales, you can't go back to coding. Or can you? There can be a little gray area in between. But then again, these generic skills, these are very generic, bro. Again, like I'm not trying to like downplay what he's saying. It is Indian parents sort of thing, where if you have a problem, then you just get told, oh, just wake up at 7 a.m. and it will be fine. Isn't it?
Negotiate a salary. All of this requires being able to sell yourself well. Most people I saw in my batch were pathetic at sales. They just did not know how to sell. They would stammer, they would stumble, they would just have low confidence when they would speak about themselves. If I would just ask them, hey, what's your 1 minute pitch about yourself? They would be clueless. They'll be like, give me some time, let me go back. That is bullshit. You need to be able to speak in 1 minute concisely who you are, why you matter, and why should I pay you money. That is your pitch. That is your sales ability. The fourth one is content, known as the oil for today, but the diamond for tomorrow. Knowing how to create content which engages people is so important in 2024. While most AI tools are able to build stuff and replace software engineers, they will all require distribution, marketing, eyeballs, and that is where you come into the picture. You don't have to be an influencer. Be a coder who's brilliant at sales. Be a writer.
Be a coder who's brilliant at sales. I think I can wrap up this guy. He is one of those douchebags who just thinks like an Indian parent and just comes on camera and says, you should learn this, you should learn this, you should learn this. Therefore, if I made it, then you can make it too. There we go. Very real. Yeah, so do you guys have any type of I made the WordPress creator apologize? What the hell, Theo? I'm thinking of a skit video once again. The script is running in my head, and yeah, you guys will see it. First of all, this guy Shwetab, I love this guy. So love this guy. His way of speaking and his like opinions are amazing. Please make a video on how to find clients for freelancing. Bro, I don't know myself, bro. That's the problem. I cannot give you a roadmap that if you will follow, then you will get clients for your freelancing. I can send you to Upwork, I can send you to YouTube, I can ask you to become a content creator yourself and post videos about the things that you learn. Shwetab is GOAT. Yeah, I really love this guy, Shwetab. What are your views in Shwetab's content? Did you read his book? No, I did not read his book. I watched his YouTube videos, and I watched one on the scam apps, where gambling apps basically. So, gangsta perspectives. The alpha male is incredibly dumb, of course. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Never be rich. Gambling apps. This one. Bro, this is an 18-minute video. And I'm telling you, like hearing this guy, I did not feel 18 minutes pass me by. He's so like articulate and such banger points, one after the other. He was placing. Like, watch this video. I'm telling you, like you can see the red bar in beneath every one of these videos, and you can see that I have seen these videos like over and over, like multiple times, or like halfway or full way through. I have seen it. This is an amazing guy. Do you think freelancing becomes very competitive? Bro, who are you competing with in freelancing? You are free. You are by yourself, not even affiliated to a company. Then who are you competing with? The world? Like the outside world? Shwetab sir is fab. Such raw and genuine content. Like, yeah, I really love this channel. Gangsta perspective. Do you think, okay, why is my feed so similar to yours? Bro, I'm telling you, everybody in my Discord server has the same looking YouTube recommendations as me. But this thing, Suits, the TV series Suits, is something that I fell into the rabbit hole of. And I'm really like, first of all, why is this hate brain cancer video recommended to me? I don't know. But I would really like download Suits TV series and watch it. I have seen so many clips, like small clips of Suits, and I love it. I love it. Shwetav Gangwar. I don't want to watch this video. Okay, fastest way to learn to code for free and get a job. Let's
I
see.
didn't have a lot of hope for the future. And like I didn't even finish school. I
When
dropped out
we
in
are
10th grade,
on,
basically. I spent like a year just like living in
when we are on Ishan Sharma as a topic, why not watch this video? Just in this live stream, somebody said how to get watch like get a job or whatever. Yes, I will watch Suits. I will. I will. I will. 4 crore pay slip. Where is it?
I didn't have a lot of hope for the future. And like I didn't even finish school.
First of all, Ishan's story with free code camp, I don't care. Quincy on IIT JEE exam, I don't care. Most popular coding courses, I don't care. Coding mistakes and lessons, I don't care. Right mindset for developers, I don't care. Yeah, I know, Yashant, I've seen it. I don't know what's really happened with WordPress. First, let me get there. Okay, fine. I don't care. MIT open course where in 1 year, I don't care. Is English important? I don't care. How to use AI for coding? I don't care. Will AI replace developer jobs? Fine. This is something interesting. I know it won't, but let's hear them out.
Makes sense. One more question I had with generative AI was, what type of developer jobs do you think will get replaced or will get done faster with the help of generative AI? So people know, okay, this is what they should not be running after, if there are any jobs like that.
Well, over the past 40, 50 years since software development emerged as a field, you just gradually had kind of this like, I mean, you can think of it like as a rising sea level
Okay, this guy is speaking way too fast.
of what constitutes employable developer skills, right? Like when I was a teenager, like I could create a very simple website with like HTML and CSS and like NeoCities or GeoCities or something like that, AngelFire, right? And maybe people could write very simple like Java applets and things like that, and they could create a simple app like that, and maybe that was enough to get them hired because everybody and their dog wanted somebody to come in and build a website for their yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But gradually, like those skills don't cut the proverbial mustard anymore, and you need to gradually like ratchet up your abilities, right? To now, in order to be able to get employed, like it's not enough to merely know WordPress. You need to understand like how to deploy it and what hosting options, how to like get SSL, like which modules to use and stuff like that. And many people would argue like even like that WordPress developer type skill set.
भाई says अरे टट्टी वीडियो है मत देखो. Holy shit, man, he just roasted the guy. 4 crore pay slip. Where is it? 4 crore. Oh, Harkirat one. Okay, fine. Take a look. Fine. Hey Sid, I got an offer through campus placement. Campus placement as front-end developer, but I'm interested in cloud data engineer, so I can shift to cloud data engineer role after taking 2 years of experience. Yeah, go for it, bro.
Is not enough when you could go out and find somebody that knows, Node.js and knows React and can use like Next.js and like a bunch of frameworks to build like something that is fast, accessible, secure, like all these other things, and a lot cheaper to host, right? And then so there is going to be this ratcheting effect where you need to know more and more, but that's always been the case. So I think LLMs are going to be helpful in just helping you get to that level faster. So I think, and also when you're working in the field, like I understand a lot. I'm not the greatest coder in the world. I don't code a lot. I mostly run a charity and conduct podcast interviews and do a lot of reading and try to run the organization well. So I think that there's always been this ratcheting effect where you need to know more and more, and it's getting more and more competitive. But if you think about it, there's so much work to be done. I think that people are moving stuff to the software layer faster than stuff is getting automated away. The tools are going to continue to get more powerful, but the specifications and requirements are going to continue to get better too, or like higher, right? Humans have this insatiable desire for faster, cheaper, better, right? And so we're going to constantly be trying to, like, nobody cared about responsive design for a long time. It was just like you just accepted that when you open a web page on your iPhone, it's going to look like crap. But eventually people are like, wait a second, maybe we can do something about this, right? Like there will be new problems to be solved. So I'm optimistic, like at least, certainly over the rest of my lifetime, like 60, 70 years, that there's going to be new stuff to be done. I don't think that the market for developers is going to contract due to generative AI. I think that it will just accelerate this ratcheting effect, and you'll need to get smarter and smarter, work harder and harder, learn more and more. And frankly, I think that's a good thing. Like if you look, maybe developers have been able to get by with like cursory knowledge and not, being more complacent in their skills. Well, that acceleration is going to be there. But the great news is the tooling is going to continue to improve, and the learning resources, we're doing our darndest to try to continually improve them as well.
Take me back to the time when you started.
How to answer a question without answering a question. The answer was, will AI replace, the question was, will AI replace developers? And this guy just went on a different tangent itself. Everybody wanted to build websites, the tools are going to improve, the problem specifications are going to be different. Where is the part where he talked about, will AI replace developers? This is what I don't like about tech podcasts. Like, I have done couple podcasts myself, but I'm telling you, I do not like tech podcasts just because of this reason. When these tech bros get into this mode of sitting in front of camera and just speaking whatever bullshit that they can think of, it quickly becomes into a video of not valuable information, but it rather turns into a video of, I have a bunch of things in my head and I have to let it out, and I will just let it out whether you hear it or not. I just wasted 3 or 4 minutes watching this guy ramble about something, and I don't even see him answer the question. Brilliant. Brilliant. But I realize that if I say something against tech podcast, then I will be a hypocrite, as I have done some myself. Hey, I just checked the chat app, and what type of contribution can we do? Please give me an idea. Anything you want, bro. There's so much to build. Just go to web.whatsapp.com, check the layout, whether it is front end, or check the back end, where it is like send photos, videos, blah blah blah. Anything you can do. Please, a simple roadmap for backend developer. For backend developer, there is so many choices, bro. There are so many choices, like Python, Golang is a popular one these days. Laravel, पहले ही बोला था मत देखो. Learning Vim part 2 when? Actually, I'm thinking of doing NeoVim along with the coding tutorials that I will post. So I will post a video like that then. Yeah. Oh, sorry. But make crores in 20s with a job. This worked for them. Like, what worked for them, bro? Like, what worked for them? I'm starting to hate this guy. Like, he speaks so much and then he speaks nothing at the same time. There are just words that comes out of his mouth, but it says nothing. I'm gonna go into Ishan Sharma rabbit hole. I'm telling you, I'm going. I'm putting on my swimsuit, my oxygen inhaler, my my glasses, and I'm diving into the sewer that this Ishan Sharma has created. I'm telling you, he's gonna get roasted the fuck out of himself. He's gonna get roasted by me. What's that red Hulk in your feed? It's actually the Captain America movie, Brave New World. मैं NeoVim में स्विच किया मंथ पहले, तब से काम पे कुछ कोडिंग वाला पार्ट ही नहीं आया. आएगा ब्रो, आएगा. It will be there. Don't worry. That's the Captain America movie, Red Hulk. Can you really become a YouTube addict? I don't understand that. Why people fail at learning code? Fine. I'll
Hey
see
guys,
Uncle
Uncle Steph
Steph.
here. How you doing?
Let's see what he has to say.
What is the number one problem that people have when trying to succeed as a
छोड़ो बच्चे को, वैसे भी उसके व्यूज बहुत ड्रॉप हो गए हैं. Yeah, I mean, it is, but he is a big YouTuber. I really want to like cross-verify what he says is what he has done. Like if he says Ishan Sharma net worth, first let me check this. Ishan Sharma net worth. Loco Buzz, fine. I'll trust Loco Buzz. How much money I made in 2022? I'll check this video out. Close this out. Where is net worth? Where is net worth? Where is net worth? Performing very well. Statistics tracked by analytics platforms. Shut up. His daily views and earnings from advertisement, steady growth. I look at his channel income over varying durations. To 7 days, 32,000. 30 days, 1.5 lakh. 3 months, 5 lakhs. 6 months, 11 lakhs. First of all, I don't believe that YouTube ads pay that much. To 20 lakhs a month. Net worth. Where is his net worth? Oh, here it is. 5 to 6 crore rupees approximately, which is like $500,000. Only 500,000? Like seriously? 500K, right? 2 crores is 250,000. So 4 crores would be 500,000. So something like 650K, something like that. Frankly, that is shameful because somebody with 1.5 million subscribers should be able to, like, I'm not saying brand collaborations and everything, but they should be able to create content that is impactful enough, that goes viral with every video. And it should work. His network should be much higher than what it is. Just piggybacking off of other people's achievements is not a good strategy. Why are all your sayings sound so negative? I have been live streams Sundays. It's not. Where did you feel it's negative, Picasso? Where have you felt this? The whole reason I might seem like that is because I'm so tired of the lies that gets fed to us. My entire identity on YouTube is setting the record straight. I fell into fine. I really like. Oh shoot. I really get the point that you're making. Is that I might seem a little bit on edge, right? So I come off as angry. I come off as somebody who's after these YouTubers or whoever. But I'm tired of the lies. Is what I'll tell you upfront. Being a content creator, you have some biases. You have a certain set of opinions. You have, like, I feel like certain content creators, they create so much mass hysteria because they just parrot what the news media and general media has to say, and everybody takes their word for granted. If somebody doesn't come in and set the record straight, then who will? And that's me. Have you heard of Smart and Fit YouTube channel? There's this guy, Ustad, who really roasted the crap out of fitness influencers lying to everybody. This guy. I really love this guy because even though his videos also sound a little bit negative like how mine does, he does provide real information and exposes the lies that have been fed to us. Like, look at this. Vidyut Jamwal, natural or enhanced. I have watched this video. Sahil Khan, Ankit Baipuria, my analysis. Then this type of fitness gurus that he evaluates in his videos. Same thing I'm doing. If you're a content creator willing to come on YouTube and project a certain kind of emotion or an image, I'm gonna be the one to step in and correct that because I have the credentials to do it. I have 8 years of experience. I have done 9 to 5 jobs. I have done work from home jobs. I am doing freelancing just now. If I don't, nobody else will, because the community of experienced developers, they don't care about YouTube. Trust me, you won't either. Maybe you're a student, maybe you're not. But when you get a job, then you don't really care what somebody has to say on YouTube. But when you're a student, you do. And that's where I come in to set the record straight. And what was the point I was thinking of? This AI thing. AI hype was the entire reason everybody got scared. Everybody, when I tell you. Students were scared. Professionals, software developers were scared. And that bothered me. It bothered me to such a level where I watched this video of Imad Mustaq. He's such a moron of a guy openly telling the world that in 5 years there are no software engineers. Do you remember that statement? That itself threw me on a specific type of side where I had to step in and be like, no, what these people are saying is a lie to everybody else. I have been observing this in your past couple of live streams. Like, I think you just ignored the part where I was praising Shwetab, Gangsta Perspectives. You have to be with me for some time. Only then you will realize that whenever I find somebody who is projecting some sort of image that they really aren't, or they are trying to say something that's not really true, that's when I get pissed and I jump in. And I'm like, nah, this guy is lying to us. And that's what most viral video of mine is. YouTube coders are lying to you. Everybody jumped on the AI hype machine and like hurt so many professionals and students. It bothered the crap out of me. Why do you disagree with Varun Maya? Isn't there too much supply of developers and not enough demand? Bro, there is dignity in every job. That's what I disagree with. You have no right of saying that this job is better than other jobs. Not on a public platform like YouTube. That's where I draw the line. Look, if you don't want to be a security guard at a bank ATM, fine. Don't be that person. If you don't want to sit on the roadside and sell pan and cigarettes to people, fine. Don't do that. If you want to be the kind of person to sit in offices and want to do a desk job like coding or data analysis or whatever, fine, do that. That's all right. When you come to public platforms and then you say that a panwala is lesser of a job than a coder or a software developer, that's when I have a problem with. Somebody who works at a job has dignity. They have to feed their family, they have to, get their bills paid and whatever. And they are trying their best at what they are the best at. Or maybe it's the situations that they get put in where it is out of their control to be in that job. That's what I have a problem with. Like, he openly says software developers, full stack developers are E tier, like the lowest tier of jobs. And that's what set me off. Like, I'm a full stack developer in some sense. Are you really saying that other jobs are above me? I certainly don't think so. I have never seen myself as above anybody or beneath anybody. When we are at a company and we are trying to get to a common goal, like increase money of the company, like let's face it, we are here to make companies money. There is no hierarchy that I support. I don't even call anybody sir in my company where I work at or where I have worked at. I call everybody by first name. Sales guy, first name. CEO, first name. My team lead, first name. My colleague, first name. So supply and demand has nothing to do with that, bro. It's the dignity that gets threatened by these content creators like Varun Maya. That's when it set me off. Like, who do you think? Who does he think he is? Now you understand Picasso capture. Why I sound negative. Stay with me for some time. Stay in my live streams for some time. You will understand what my bias and what my opinions are. Like, I started this live stream by that India video that asshole posted. Do you not think it's a valid reason to get angry? Agree on your thoughts, especially the experienced dev don't really care what's going on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. So stay with me for some time. You will understand who I am and what I stand for.
A developer in their career, just about everything in life.
It's
not intellectual. It is not intellectual. From what I've seen, the biggest problem people have is psychological. So chances are, if you're watching this video, like there's a 99.9% chance that you're watching this video, have more than enough mental capability to be able to succeed in whatever it is you want to do. The biggest hurdle people have, again, to reiterate, is psychological. It's insecurities. It's imposter syndrome. It's laziness. It's fear of failure. These are so common. That's why a couple years ago, I put out a course called Lizard Wizard, which helps you to understand.
I I agreed with him for 1 second and I get thrown a course ad at me.
Potential. The lizard brain is very powerful, but most people are running around not understanding how it works. What are the mechanisms of the lizard brain? Because of our advanced society and culture, you have to learn.
I am tired of this shit. What is it? The ad thing? It's my first job, started 3 months ago in a 4-year-old startup, and I have no manager and no senior that will guide and scold me, senior and me, work on different stack, and they say, I don't know your stack, I don't know what to do. So it's a good thing, isn't it, Harsh? It's an opportunity for you to learn everything by yourself. Everything is sales. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, hey, Dana Ramu. I'm happy to have you back, man. Your previous video on tier of college was great. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
How to work with it a little bit more than you would have, 100,000 years ago when we lived in the woods. You see, the lizard brain, without going down this rabbit hole too much, evolved over hundreds of thousands of years during very primitive times, not when we had computers and smartphones. So the lizard brain, though very effective, it's always trying to protect you. It can get you in trouble. So you can start having anxiety about exams, anxiety
1 second, I'll come back. Yeah, I'm back. Everything.
about failing when writing a piece of code and worry
Oh, hey, Devjit.
that it doesn't work and having kittens over that. This is a byproduct, an artifact, a glitch, if you will, based on programming that was developed before any of this was around. So you have to, in a nutshell, learn to get past that. Learn to get past that. If you're broke, big part of it is probably because your lizard brain is out of control. If you have anxieties, it's just your lizard brain. As I've said in many videos, think of all the times in your life where you had some fear about something, some anxiety about something that could happen. Happens to me. And then nothing happens.
Free VPNs, I suppose it's available in browsers itself. So free VPNs browser, if you search, then Opera has a free VPN in its browser. Ad blocker, battery saver, and lucid mode. So you can download Opera. It is not a sponsored live stream, obviously. पानी भी दे देना यार उसे Yeah. What's up, chat? What's up, Devjit? The tier on college made sense when internet was expensive and access was hard, as that was one of the surest way to get access to great knowledge. Yeah, but now in modern times it doesn't.
That is our lizard brain out of control, not yet fully adapted to the environment, the modern environment that we're in. So the point of this video is to encourage you, to help you understand that your emotions, your fears, your anxieties, your imposter syndrome, etc., and so on, they're all just byproducts of your lizard brain that is not perfectly adapted to the environment. So there are things you can do. You can learn to calm down, first of all. There's an old, I don't know if you call it expression or something, but we used to say, if you get angry, count to 10. Why counting to 10? Because it distracts your lizard brain, slows you down, calms you down, and so you won't make rash decisions about anything. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't make decisions based on emotion. Most of the time, that's going to get you in trouble. So one of the things you can do to get a hold of your lizard emotions is to work out. Believe it or not, training, working out on a regular basis is going to help in that regard. There's no question about that.
Go to the gym. I agree. Working out is a great way to clear your mind. Go to the gym, lift some weights. You're fine. By the way, are you married? Yes, I am. This year itself, I got married in January. 17th January, actually. Sir, मैगी बहुत पेलते आप लाइव स्ट्रीम्स पर. थोड़ा कम खाया करो. मैगी not so good for health.
Another thing you can do is expose yourself to new stimulus, new environments. visit a different town, go to even to a different restaurant you haven't been before. You want to try new things. You want to explore new things. So in the world of software development, try learning a new language. Try a new database. Don't be worried about making mistakes. As I say, when you're learning how to code, one of the tips I give in terms of accelerating the process of learning to code, one of the tips that I give is that you should break your code. Once you get the code working, break it. See what happens. Look at the error messages.
Do we really want to break our code? I don't think so. Breaking our code gets associated with something of a failure. When we see an error message on our console or whatever, it gets associated with this negative feeling of I did something wrong. So this is a tough one to deal with. Removing that association in your brain with failing code is something that really needs to be worked on.
First of all, this is going to teach you more about coding in terms of the logical structures of the code. When you purposefully break it at a particular point and you see the error that's generated, this is going to help you put two and two together. You're going to figure out, oh, if I get this type of error, it's probably because of this type of mistake in my code. The secondary impact of that is that you are training your lizard brain to realize that if you make an error writing code, it's not the end of the world. It's no big deal. So last week in the mentoring group meetings, we have our bi-weekly coaching sessions, links below. We had somebody who had a whole bunch of projects in mind. So she's capable, she can write code, she can build apps now with, what was she using? I think she was using React. She knows React, knows a bit of Rails, and she's learning Laravel. So she was telling the group, we have group chats. So she was telling us, oh, Steph, well, she wasn't exactly, she was actually quite calm. She said, Steph, I have these different ideas I would like to explore, but she was a little worried about just whether the outcome would be positive or not. That's the opposite attitude you have to have when you are an exploratory developer, an entrepreneurial developer. You have to embrace the process of trying to build an app, trying to create a web app, a SaaS product, whatever it is, and not worry about whether or not it's going to work. That's why I say when you're building new apps from scratch, you should build them as quickly as possible. Don't worry about writing rock solid code because you're probably going to have to change things if it has any success. So why waste your time writing super solid bulletproof code that takes a lot more time, then you have to tear it all apart anyway. So just get it out. So I told her, it's great you have these great ideas. Put them out, see what happens, And it doesn't matter if they mess up. Even if you put in 50 hours, 100 hours to get a prototype out, 200 hours, 500 hours to get a prototype out, and it doesn't work as a business model, people are just not interested, it's not a failure.
First of all, if you're willing, if you are at a stage of creating a product, did you just not learn how to code? How is this point relevant? Bhai, job for web developer saturated or no jobs in web development? Please reply. Bro, I always reply to all comments, bro. No, it's not saturated. The market is difficult to break into, but definitely not saturated. Or is it the same thing as saturated? Difficult to break into. Kind of a tough question, really. No jobs in web development, that's false. I would say that's false. So Easy Snippet has now a new channel. Easy Commit. What the hell? 235 videos and he has 3.53k subs. Do you know at this point I'm just, so this is a culmination of different channels. No, it's just, how is it 235 videos, bro? Can somebody explain me how does this happen? If I click on videos, there is only like 4 videos here, but it says 235. How does that even happen? And at this point, I'm just thinking he's just creating more and more channels to inflate his numbers. Do you know what I don't believe? I can't believe that he thinks that he is aesthetically good enough to be posing for like t-shirts and jeans and things like that. I never even looked at the price. I just looked at his persona. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But anyway, this is just an attempt to create more and more channels, just as an attempt to show companies that I have so many subscribers across different channels, but it's actually all the same people subscribing to different channels. Do you think it's a different 3.53k subscribers that doesn't have on the main channel? It's the same people. And this is why I don't do multiple channels. Said the IT guy will stay one channel itself, where it is videos, shorts, streams, podcasts, all of it.
पेइंग जॉब्स, ठीक है, सबसे पहले ये हाई पेइंग जॉब, दिस इज योर फर्स्ट टारगेट.
Should I go to college and do BTech degree or learn coding and find a job? I don't want at all to want to go to college. I don't fit in the environment. Then attempt yourself, bro. Create an Upwork profile and start documenting and showcasing what you're learning. I suppose you can pull it off. What advice would you give to a fourth year student from a tier 3 college? Again, tier. Don't tier yourself. To a tier 3 college in Mumbai on getting their first job in React, Golang or Django. I would say work hard. What advice do I really have? None of these tech stacks are something that I have worked in. So how can I tell you anything like, you know? First of all, React and Django, amazing tech stack. Golang also, amazing tech stack. Electricity just went away. Let's watch this.
ओके, वैसे तुम्हारा टारगेट काफी अच्छी चीज होनी चाहिए, हाई पेइंग जॉब, ठीक है. टू स्टार्ट विद वी कैन से कि हाई पेइंग जॉब इज आवर टारगेट, तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हाई पेइंग जॉब चाहिए अपने को. तो ये कैसे मिलेगी? ओके, लेट्स सी. सबसे पहले देखो, हाई पेइंग जॉब के लिए एक प्रॉपर रोड मैप चाहिए तुम्हें. अबे यार, ये अगर यही होता रहेगा ना, फिर मैं कैसे बताऊंगा यार, ऐसे उल्टा छोटा बड़ा होता रहेगा तो. ओके, सबसे पहले एक प्रॉपर तुम्हें रोड मैप चाहिए. ओके, उस रोड मैप को फॉलो करना है, और वो रोड मैप क्या है वो मैं बता रहा हूँ. देखो, मुझे भी सोचने दो क्या हो सकता है रोड मैप, क्योंकि अगर एज अ बिगिनर इफ आई स्टार्ट
He himself has to think what the roadmap is. Nice. I am from tier 1 college. Good for you, bro. I mean -1. Oh, okay. Nice.
टुडे, तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? देखो, तुम कॉलेज के भरोसे
Is the college paying you, alter ego? A tier -1 college, I assume, will pay the student to attend it. Is that the case with you? Yeah, I talked with many of HRs of American companies. They didn't even care about my degree, and people in colleges are busy worrying about the tier of college. Exactly. That's what the reality is, isn't it? Simple advice. Start working with the tech stack you like, get good at DSA, apply for jobs, and see how you fare. Yeah, good advice.
तो नहीं रह सकते. इवन इफ यू आर फ्रॉम IIT, नो. इवन इफ, अबे ये क्या हो गया, रंग चेंज. इवन इफ यू आर फ्रॉम IIT, नो. कॉलेज के भरोसे नहीं ब्रो. कॉलेज के भरोसे रहने से प्रॉब्लम पता क्या आती है, कि मान लो उन्होंने सिखा भी दिया अगर तुम्हें, तो कंपनीज को इतना नहीं पता, ठीक है. दूसरा बंदा एडवांटेज ले जाता है उस चीज़ का, दूसरा बंदा कुछ एक्स्ट्रा कर लेगा जिससे उसे मिल जाएगी. तो इसलिए कॉलेज के भरोसे नहीं रहना है. फर्स्ट थिंग, पूरा सेल्फ लर्निंग पे डिपेंडेंट होना है, पूरा 101% सेल्फ लर्निंग पे डिपेंडेंट होना है. वो कैसे? वो ऐसे कि तुम्हें, देखो, स्टार्ट करो तुम अगर अच्छा खासा टाइम है. आई एम अज्यूमिंग कि सारे जो तुम्हारे सर्कमस्टांसेस है ना, एकदम फाड़ वाले हैं, एकदम फाड़ वाले, ठीक है. सो आई एम इमेजिनिंग कि C++ करेंगे हम. इमेजिनिंग नहीं करेंगे ये, ठीक है, क्योंकि एकदम फाड़ सर्कमस्टांसेस हैं. दैट मींस टाइम अच्छा खासा तुम्हारे पास, कोई जल्दी नहीं है जॉब की, आराम से करेंगे हम C++, ठीक है. सो हमने बेसिक ऑफ C किया, बेसिक किया, उसके बाद थोड़ा सा DSA, थोड़ा सा, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा DSA. उसके बाद हमने C++ किया बेसिक, उसके बाद DSA थोड़ा सा. ठीक है, फालतू मुंह नहीं मारेंगे हम, जावा पाइथन ये सब पे मुंह नहीं मारेंगे, हम जाएंगे सी सी प्लस प्लस डीएसए के साथ, सिंपल। ठीक है, उसके बाद थोड़ा सा ऊप्स के कॉन्सेप्ट लगा लो, ऊप्स के कॉन्सेप्ट। ठीक है, डीबीएमएस ओके, ये थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐसे, इतना ऐसे भी नहीं जाना डीप में कि भाई तुम ही बन रहे हो इलॉन मस्क, नहीं, सैम वोल्टमैन बन रहे हो तुम ही। ठीक है, सैम वोल्टमैन नहीं बनना अभी, सैम वोल्टमैन के भी खुलासे हो रहे हैं। ठीक है, डीबीएमएस कर रहे हो तुम। और एक और चीज़ होती है सिस्टम डिज़ाइन। ठीक है, ये सब सेकेंडरी चीज़ें, सबसे पहला डीएसए, क्योंकि ये सिस्टम डिज़ाइन वगैरह ना घट ही होते हैं लोग पूछने वाले, आई टेल यू वेरी ऑनेस्टली, कम होते हैं वेरी। ठीक है, सिस्टम डिज़ाइन हो गया। और क्या होता है इसमें, नेटवर्किंग ओके। ठीक है, अब देखो, पहली बात तो ये जो सारी स्किल्स है ना, अभी इनको छोड़ दो, चलो इसको छोड़ दो, इसको छोड़ दो, इसको छोड़ दो, इसको छोड़ दो, सुंदर बनाते हैं थोड़ा, ए नहीं और सुंदर, एक सेकंड, अब सुंदर है, इसको छोड़ दो चारों को अभी के लिए। हम फोकस करेंगे सिर्फ डीएसए के ऊपर। ठीक है, डीएसए में लेट्स से हम सॉल्व करेंगे कितने, 500 क्वेश्चंस।
There it is. There he just vomited out the worst advice. 5-minute questions is enough. I don't understand how people like have this. That if you do 5-minute questions, that's all you need. It's a strange thing. Okay, electricity just went away once again. I just need to get an inverter. Hi भैया, sorry I'm late. No problem bro.
ये भी प्रॉपर रोड मैप से करने, ये नहीं एरे की 500 सॉल्व कर दिए। ठीक है, एरे के 500 सॉल्व नहीं करने, सब में इतना लकी नहीं होते कि एरे की 500 सॉल्व करके जॉब मिल रही है, ये करा तुमने। अब ऑन द फ्रॉम द वेरी फर्स्ट डे ना तुम्हें एक चीज और करनी है, एंड दैट इज तुम्हें अपना लिंक्डइन के स्पेलिंग क्या होते हैं, लिंक्डइन एंड ट्विटर अकाउंट, क्या स्पेलिंग होते हैं लिंक्डइन के, लिंक्डइन, हाँ, तुम्हें अपना लिंक्डइन और ट्विटर अकाउंट बनाना है। दैट्स द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग यू हैव टू डू। ठीक है, तुम्हें इसकी वैल्यू आज पता चले, कल पता चले, तुम्हें नहीं आता यूज करना, लेट्स से तुम्हें नहीं आता यूज करना।
Okay, I don't want to watch this video anymore. Wait, I'll just come back. Oh. From Easy Chapri. Yeah. Frying pan. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? I just quit my job.
This is an interesting guy. I would cover him in my video. Like his business pitch that he did for his AI code editor. He's gonna get featured.
Again, I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say this, and honestly, me too. I'm tired of saying this, but you know, life happens. And if you've seen the last videos, you can probably guess what I'm talking about. I'm going to go full-time on Pair AI, my startup with my co-founder, Nang. So I will be leaving New York and moving to San Francisco because we just got funded $500,000. I know it's a big amount, but that's not my money. That's the money for the company that they invested in us, Y Combinator. And Y Combinator is like the biggest startup accelerator, so they invest in, you know, like early stage startups like us. For 3 months, we have to move to San Francisco, and we'll just be in this batch with a bunch of other startups and just grinding all day until the end of the 3 months for demo day, where you present the product to a bunch of investors and they decide to invest in you more or not. So before you leave a hate comment, understand I am sacrificing my dream life here in New York and all my friends, I'm leaving them, and my good life, chill life, everything to go grind 12 hours a day in the trenches with a bunch of man coding. Do you really think I want that? Yes. No, I don't. I'm scared. Okay, I'm actually scared and stressed and anxious. I'll be honest with you guys. I probably shouldn't say that since there's investors and stuff, but that's just the reality of building a startup. Like you get stressed, you have anxiety and all that. Like I had anxiety attacks, you know, in the past couple weeks. But Pair AI is a really good product right now, and it's starting to become a real thing. And I have to really give it a real try. And you know, I try to zoom out and think opportunities like this, they don't always come, and it's sort of once in a lifetime type of thing. So I kind of want to just try it out and see if I'm fit for this instead of regretting the future of not even trying it. And again, when I zoom out and think about it, I can.
How is an AI code editor such a big deal that somebody can quit their jobs for using Pair AI? Let me search what Pair AI is. Pair AI, an open source AI code editor for fast development. I don't understand, like, oh, pricing. There is pricing. Okay. So intern is free. Use your own API key or local models, community Discord server. $15 a month and $10 a month. Early bird, early bird. So junior engineer monthly is monthly refill of payer AI credits for market leading AI models, full privacy, zero data retention policy with Anthropic, direct customer support by the founders and contributors, blah blah, private Discord channel. Everything from monthly, priority for new feature requests, early access to new features, O1 mini and O1 preview. Enterprise. $32 a month per user. Oh my god, that's expensive. $27 per month per user. Early bird. Oh, that's expensive, bro. That's expensive. आपकी coding journey कैसी थी? How you started? Bro, there is. I think you must have watched my resume video on my channel, so you would get some idea on how it was. But otherwise, the start of my coding journey was MCA final semester when we were told to create a resume for a potential employer. And that time itself, when I created one, I only put HTML and C++ in the skills part. And that told me that I'm not gonna get hired anywhere. So I had to learn something that's hireable skills, like whatever. So I spun up a course of PHP. I downloaded it from the internet and studied it for 18 days and understood the concepts of, super global variables, blah blah, like request, post, get, put, patch, array functions, string functions, sorting functions. I understood those, and then I created the resume, and I just got hired based off of that as a fresher. Yeah. Remote jobs is good for beginner. For outside of country is pay of low. Is pay if pay is low, because I have seen job politics. Accenture employee make a video how abusive and worse in India. They even threatened to. Yeah, I know what video you are talking about. Why blur things, bro? Accenture exposed. This video, right?
हाय गाइस हेलो एवरीवन. आई होप आप मेरे वीडियो के टाइटल से ही समझ गए होंगे कि मैं किस टॉपिक के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ. आई गेस जो एक्सेंचर के एम्प्लॉइज़ है वो तो खुद ही समझ गए होंगे. नाउ लेट्स गो ऑन टू पॉइंट. ये कंपनी बहुत दावे करती है कि हमारे पास गुड एंटी बुलिंग पॉलिसीज़ हैं, एंटी हैरेसमेंट पॉलिसीज़ हैं. बट लेट मी टेल यू गाइस, ये सब फर्जी है, बकवास है. ये एक पॉलिसी से पेपर में अच्छी लगती हैं. अगर आप इन पॉलिसीज़ का इस्तेमाल करो और कर.
Oh my, original video is deleted. What the actual shit is this, bro? So the original video is no more. Holy crap, bro. Ugh. Where's that video? Yeah.
करके दिखाओ. पावरफुल मैनेजर्स आवाज़ उठाते हो, निकाल दिया जाता है और आपको गालियाँ सुनाई जाती हैं इस चीज़ के लिए. ये रियलिटी है इस कंपनी की. मैंने 3.5 साल काम किया है तो मैं बहुत अच्छे से जानता हूँ. चलो मैं अपनी जर्नी की शुरुआत करता हूँ. मैंने एक्सेंचर 2020 में ज्वाइन किया था, कोविड-19 पैंडेमिक के टाइम. उस समय वर्क फ्रॉम होम पे सब शिफ्ट हो गए थे, तो एक्सेंचर भी वर्क फ्रॉम होम में शिफ्ट हो गई थी. और मेरा प्रोजेक्ट था यूट्यूब कंटेंट मॉडरेशन प्रोजेक्ट के लिए मेरे को हायर किया गया था. मैं तो पहले शुरू में तो मैं बहुत कुछ था. एक्सेंचर है, ड्रीम कम ट्रू हुआ है कि इतनी बड़ी एमएनसी में मिला है और इतने रिनाउंड प्रोजेक्ट में मिला है. मतलब मेरे को लगा मेरे सारे सपने पूरे हो गए.
What is the best way to learn any tech stack? I want to know documentation versus video or courses. Ideally, it should be documentation first, then videos. And if you really are struggling with the concepts and everything, only then you should go to course. But don't buy a course thinking that you will be an expert at the end of the course. Experience certificate and Mojo remote job. Okay, मुझे remote job भी अच्छी salaries मिलती if you convert it into INR dollars. में it's low, but INR में it's good. Okay. AI companies have no moat. After all, whatever the companies do, one day OpenAI or some heavily backed startup will do it better and bigger. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Payer AI, I understand that they have done something, but OpenAI will crush them. isn't it? After all, it's all business that they are trying to do. OpenAI has to release just a plugin for VS Code, and it's over for Pair AI, isn't it? And these companies are doing is by try getting funded. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
और शुरुआत के 5-6 महीने तो सही थे, बट जैसे जैसे टाइम बीतता गया, वर्क प्लेस एटमॉस्फेयर की सारी गंदगी मेरे को समझ आने लग गई कि कितनी पॉलिटिक्स होती थी, कितना मतलब अब्यूज़ ऑफ पावर चलता था. जैसे जैसे टाइम बीतता गया, मैनेजर्स का बिहेवियर भी बहुत ख़राब होता गया. इवन मॉर्निंग मीट्स भी ऐसी होती थी, गाली गलौज से स्टार्ट नहीं होती थी. मैनेजर्स बहुत गंदे गंदे टर्म्स यूज़ करते थे मॉर्निंग मीट्स में. यू ब्लडी एस होल्स, यूजलेस पीपल, अगर तुम्हें काम में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है जस्ट काइंडली गेट आउट, यू बंच ऑफ ब्लडी एस होल्स. ऐसे ऐसे वर्ड्स यूज़ होते थे मॉर्निंग मीट में. और आप सोच सकते हो, अगर सुबह सुबह जब आप इतने मोटिवेशन के साथ काम में जाते.
Yeah, alter ego, those are paid for thumbnails. I don't create it myself. Even there are like 3 or 4 thumbnail people that I have worked with, and that's why you see such a variety in my thumbnails.
आपको मॉर्निंग मीट्स में इतनी गाली गलौज सुनने मिल जाएगी, आपका क्या मन करेगा काम करने के लिए भाई.
I know. I exactly know what this guy is going through. I'll tell you something that happened in my office when I was working. So there was a new vice president that joined the company that I was working at, right? So every day at 10 a.m. we were supposed to reach the office, stand in a circle, and we would say what we were working on yesterday and what we will work on today. So everybody started their mornings with "Hey everyone" or "Hi everyone" or "Good morning everyone," and that's how they started their speeches. So yesterday I was working on this, today I'll work on this, kind of thing like that. So this vice president had a problem with the word "everyone." He made it a rule that nobody will use the word "everyone," but they will use the word "team," because apparently using the word "team" makes it feel like everybody is part of a team and they are working together. And the sad part where it kicked in is where everybody would not remember to use the word "team" and would accidentally say "Good morning everyone," and that was enough to set the VP, the vice president, off like crazy. He would start shouting and yelling at us like, "Why do you use the word everyone? Why do you say all, not team? Because we should say team. We are here to achieve a common mission. So why shouldn't we say team?" And it was such a sad scenario for me because nobody could raise their voices. Everybody just stood in a circle with their heads down. Everybody's mood would be spoiled because the first thing when you enter the office is that you get yelled at. It ruins your day to an extent that it's not possible for you to get back on your senses and start working like normal. It will easily waste couple hours, easily. And that's why, like, even though you are not the one getting yelled at, somebody else is getting yelled at, it still spoils your mood, isn't it? There is so much silence on my side. You guys must realize it or no, pata nahi. Alter ego, you will get great YouTube videos on thumbnail editing. Also, you can check some philosophies of design that might help you. Yeah, YouTube is a, tried and tested ways of making thumbnails. Whether it is, look at this right in front of me. Toxic work, a face. Come down. Some text, a person. Some text, a person. Some text, a person. Some text, a person. This kind of, format of YouTube thumbnails is like tried and tested now. How to get rid of from tutorial hell. Just stop watching tutorials. Just say screw it. I'm gonna create something out of my own hands. That's how you get out of tutorial hell. Yes, while exploring, I found there is so much human psychology behind it to get attention, brain hacks. Yeah.
एंड ये चीज़ें हर दिन होने लग गई थी. तो ये प्रूव होने लगा था कि एक्सेंचर का वर्क कल्चर बहुत टॉक्सिक नहीं, हद से ज़्यादा टॉक्सिक है. लोग बायजूस के वर्क कल्चर को टॉक्सिक बोलते हैं, एक्सेंचर भी उनमें से. इट्स वन ऑफ द कंपनीज दैट सपोर्ट्स टॉक्सिक वर्क कल्चर. और एक इंसिडेंट और बताता हूँ. 3 साल पहले हुआ था. मेरी एक कलीग थी जिसने जस्टिन बीबर के चैनल पे मिस्टेक करती थी. उसको 2 घंटा गालियाँ दी. खून के आंसू रुलाए गए उसको और फोर्सफुली रिजाइन करने दिया। तो आप इससे रियलाइज कर सकते हैं कि कितना गंदा वर्क एनवायरनमेंट है एक्सेंचर में, और ये सब मैंने पेंडेमिक के समय एक्सपीरियंस किया। और आगे की बातें बताऊँ ना, आपको यकीन नहीं होगा कि एक्सेंचर जैसी कंपनी में ये सब चीज़ें होती हैं। फिर थोड़ा और जैसे जैसे आगे टाइम निकलता गया, मैं अब्यूज़ ऑफ पावर चरम पे सीमा क्रॉस करके पहुंच चुका था। और एक मैं ऐसा इंसिडेंट हाईलाइट करूंगा जिसको देख के लोग भी चौंक जाएंगे कि भाई ये था तो क्या था। मेरी एक टीम लीड थी, शी वॉज ऑल्सो अ टॉक्सिक अब्यूजिव टीम लीड। उसने जो कुछ भी पाया था पावर पोजीशन का मिसयूज़ करके पाया था, एक्सप्लॉयटेशन के थ्रू पाया था। उसको लोगों ने गैलप सर्वे पे बहुत पुअर रेटिंग दे दी थी बिकॉज ऑफ अ टॉक्सिक एंड अब्यूजिव लीडरशिप। सो व्हाट शी डिड दैट, जब उसको पता चला कि शी वाज गिवन अ पुअर रेटिंग, शी इनवाइटेड ईच एंड एवरीवन टू द कॉल। सबको कॉल पे गालियाँ दी कि दैट हाउ डेयर यू, तुम जैसे दो कौड़ी के कीड़े मकोड़ों ने मेरे को क्रिटिसाइज, मेरी अब्यूजिव लीडरशिप को क्रिटिसाइज करने की हिम्मत करी तो करी कैसे, तुम होते कौन हो बे साले दो कौड़ी के एनालिस्ट। ऐसी ऐसी बातें बोली, 2.5 घंटा गालियाँ दी उसने कि समझते क्या हो, और ऐसे ऐसे वर्ड्स बोले, आई विल ब्लडी थ्रो पेपर्स ऑन योर फेस।
Yeah, this guy, I feel sorry for him. This is the toxic work culture of India is something that I have to cover a video on because I have so much to say on this. Like, it's not just you give power to employees where employers cannot contact you after office hours is where the problem will get solved. It's not so simple. It's so deep, this problem, that frankly, I don't even know how I would solve the toxic work culture problem. So I need to make a video on this, dedicated video on the toxic work culture. And I am not deciding to create, I am deciding not to create a video on the EY work situation because it feels shitty. Trust me, it does. Like I thought that if I demonetize the video, then that would justify me wanting to cover the scenario. But it just doesn't feel right. Like somebody is dead and I'm trying to like gain attention or clout towards myself. It feels shitty. It felt shitty to me. So I will create a video on toxic work culture, but I won't cover the EY situation. Indian companies or branches in India are so toxic regarding work that if we remove all of this, we could become twice or thrice the current economy. See, ideal scenario, everything is supposed to be meritocracy. This is why, like I say, the IT industry is not fair and the world itself is not fair mentality. Yeah, it's the Indian mentality. Most leaders have a huge ego and have a slave trader mentality. Yeah, I mean, the abuse of power, and when you get into a position where you are above somebody, quotes, above somebody, that power can very quickly go into your head, being like, how dare you raise your voice against me, and all that. So, I do understand this. I do feel sorry for this guy who had to go through all of these things. And it's nice that somebody downloaded the video and re-uploaded it. It's great that they did this. Original video is now deleted. Like, this is why when I was sued for defamation, I was like, okay, bro, let's have it in court. Let's see who wins. I'll never delete the video that I created. I have not seen this with European colleagues. Even VPs treat everyone like colleagues and show a lot of empathy. Like, yeah, I mean, Europe has the best work culture. I'm telling you, Europe has the best work culture. 2 months in a year, 2 months dedicated they take for vacations. 2 months off. And while in the US, it's only 15 days. And India, it's like a week. Insanity, insanity. Okay, guys, it's 5 p.m. now, and I'm trying. Now I'll be wrapping up this live stream. Thank you all for joining. Visit my Discord community. You can join it. If you have any sort of questions, if you have any sort of thing to say, you can say it. We are actually following toxic US work culture. Yeah, I know, right? Plus 3 months notice period in India. What the hell? Yeah, also true. Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining. We'll see you next Sunday, or I will try to create a dedicated video on toxic work culture. Yeah, that's all. That's about it. Was fun. Stay safe. Take care. And Maggie kam khaya karo, sir. Don't call me sir, bro. Don't call me sir. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye bye.